How is everyone today?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay. That's good to hear.
I'm great.
Now, good, Della. I'm glad to hear that you're great. All right, guys. So what were our photocopies for this week? Was it these two?
Is
Right?
it lesson 4 today, yeah?
For group 2.
Is it 3 or 4?
4.
4, yeah. Last week we learned about the horse, yeah? So today we learn the creek.
No. Last week we didn't learn about the horse. Last week we learned about shapes.
I know, but we draw the horse. You use.
We did not do this one yet.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
No, we're doing it today.
Okay.
All right, guys. So what I want you to do is I want everybody to have this piece of paper here. Okay, we're going to do, does anyone know what the grid system is? Yeah, the grid system. So we're going to do this one together and then you're going to do this one at home. Okay, this is for homework. Everybody write here homework. Homework. And we are going to just do one so I can show you how it's done. And this one here is going to be for homework. Oops, homework's supposed to be one word. Homework. Okay, this one. The elephant is homework, but this one we'll do today. Now, what I want you all to do is I want you to count the squares up top, okay? And I want you to write the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it?
But Miss Vicky, I don't have that paper.
Who said that? Who said that?
Teacher, I don't have that picture. Me too. Me too.
I don't know if you can participate in this lesson today if you don't have this piece of paper because...
Teacher, I have this piece of paper, but not the other with the cat.
Show me. Show me which one.
This.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's the one. That's the one. I just don't have it with me at the moment. Yes, that's the one. Oh.
So maybe I already upload everything. So maybe everyone, you bring out everything. And then, we see that which one we use. Yeah.
Dorothy, what am I going to do with the students who don't have anything?
Can send in the chat box for them, or can show on the screen and then let them.
That won't be able to happen. They need a reference. Yeah, that's right. The dog. I don't know where I put that dog.
Now let us see.
So, I don't think we can get around this one. Normally I can get around something like this, but I don't think I can. Like, they really do need a reference.
Can everyone print it out now? If teacher give you the
There's no
what we say, the handout, because the handout is inside the drawing, the folder. Everyone, can you make sure you tell your parent to bring out the material in the folder? Yeah.
The thing is, though, that I don't think anyone can take a photocopy now. I don't think it's possible for them to run out and get a photocopy. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can actually do this today. I don't know what to do from here on. If few people don't have the photocopy, then we're stuck.
Everyone, have you
this one? Is it this one?
That is the program, but the folder for every week, there is a folder.
The folder contain only dogs and elephant, not the cat.
Yeah, not the cat. I agree. I think I don't have the cat, Vicky.
I'm
I have the
sorry,
elephant, the
I've
horse.
got the wrong one. This is the old one. Sorry.
Yeah.
The one you're
Yeah,
holding
here,
is the right
but
one.
Felicia, can you show the photo again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the dog.
Yeah. So you know they have and can you show the photo? Yeah.
Yep, it's the elephant and the
I have
dog.
it.
I changed it last minute. I put a dog instead of an elephant. So what we're going to do today, you're going to do the dog for homework, okay? The dog is going to be for homework. So everybody, where it says dog, don't look at this cat. Everybody write the word homework for the dog. We are going to work with this elephant today, okay? So I'm just going to fold it over. We are going to work with this elephant. Now, as far as those people who do not know, do not have a photocopy, maybe all you can do today is just follow us. Okay, it's going to be very difficult for you to do this activity if you don't have this piece of paper.
This one.
They can draw it themselves, not the best quality, but that is how, you know, that's how they can. Yeah.
They can look at it. I can put it on in the chat so they can look at it, but yeah, they can actually reference.
Can you send in the chat box the elephant again,
Yeah.
please?
Yep, I'll send it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah. All right.
Vicky, in the program, I have the bird. So I have the horse, the bird, and the elephant.
Hang on.
You know, maybe the bird is easy.
You're talking about, okay. I can't
Yeah.
find you guys. Where are you? Oh, there it is.
You know the bird?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Chat.
Yeah, I think the little bird is easy that, you know, they can draw, and I can send to the chat now.
All right. So there's the elephant for those who don't have it. Hang on, let me just get these out, Dorothy, please. I just want to do Control C. Let me just get these out. So for those people who don't have photocopies, they can have a look here, right?
Yeah.
They can look at it on here, and then they can do what they need to do. Let me just, you're talking about this bird, right? Control C. You're talking about this bird. Is that right, Dorothy? Are you looking in chat?
Where?
In chat?
Oh, in the chat? Okay.
Is that the bird you're looking at?
It's still loading. Give me a second.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
bird. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some of these that we're going to do together, and other ones we're going to do for homework. So that was the one I wanted to do for homework, as well as the dog. The bird and the dog are for homework, and we're going to do the others in the classroom because it's a completely different. We're going to take it from the very beginning, like we're going to start from scratch. So these ones are already set up. So the bird grid method. And the horse and the elephant.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I don't have that elephant picture because my mom forgot to photo it.
Yeah.
Can you remind your mom, please? Because, you know, I sent from the beginning of the course 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I send you the chat box now, but, you know, if that's the reason why I provided from the beginning of the course, so that if it takes time to go to the shop to print, mom can do it for you. Yeah.
All right.
So I send the link again.
Okay. There's the horse and there's the elephant.
This one.
Because we kind of had two elephants, don't we? We have two elephants. We have a large elephant, like an older elephant, and then we have the baby elephant, little Dumbo. All right. So let's begin, okay? The first thing we need to do, all right, for those of you who do have these photocopies, we're going to start with the elephant. This is how we do a grid drawing, okay? We start by numbering the squares on top. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Can everybody see those letters, or do I need to write them in? In fact, what I'll do is I'll write them in red so that you can see them a little bit better, okay? I'll write them in red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now down the side, I'm going to write, actually, I'm just going to put this camera a little bit closer because I know we're going to be working with a lot of detail now. Now, here we have to go down with the letters. So we're going to say A, B, C, D, E. Now we're going to do the same here on this side, right? We're going to make this elephant a little bit bigger here, right? So we're going to draw again the numbers 3, 4. So if there are 4 squares along here, there are 4 squares along here. You have to have the same amount of squares. Now, can everybody see my wiggly fingers large? Can everybody see my wiggly fingers?
Yes.
All right. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to go down the same. I'm going to say this is A, this is B, C, D, and E. Now, I want everyone to have a look at this. Okay, I'm going to have to cover. I'm going to cover some of these. All right, I'm going to cover some of these just so that you can concentrate on one square at a time. Now, can you see this square? This is part of the elephant's ear, correct? Is it too high or is it too low? Where is it exactly? It's in the corner, isn't it? So that's what we need to do on this side, right? Right. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want you to focus only on that one square at a time. So now what I want you all to understand is that this is not exactly in the middle. What I want you all to do is I want you to judge where the middle is. So I'm going to do a cross. This is the middle, yeah? And is it exactly in the middle, this side? No, it's not exactly in the middle. It's a little bit lower than the middle. So if that's the middle there, my line is going to start just a little bit lower. You see what I'm saying? And here it's almost exactly in the middle, almost, but just a little bit to the right. So now I'm ready to draw a line, and it's not a straight line, is it? It's a curvy line. So can everybody please pay attention to one square at a time? Let's go to the next square, right? Now, oh, this is a little bit unusual. What's going on here? So here in number 2, we've got a line that's going up. So this line is continuing upwards and it's going down and it's not quite reaching the middle part. So this would be the middle part. Remember how I told you got to figure out where the middle is. So the middle would be here and this is going down, right? So it should be around there, right? Or a little bit higher, okay, a little bit higher. Sometimes it's really hard to judge where that line is. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, and there's another squiggly little line here, and then it's going to stop here. All right, so everybody must understand that when we do the grid system, right, we need to do it one square at a time. Now I'm going to square number 3. So I'm still on A, there's A here, right? I'm still on the top line. We are going to draw this elephant one line at a time, okay, on the grid system. All right, so let's go to number 3 now. So this is number 3, right? I'm just looking at what's going on here. I feel as though I need to go up a little bit higher and a little bit of a squiggle and then down and then up again. Okay, and I've got something going on here, right? And then I'm going to go to 4. Now with 4, this is going exactly in the middle. Yeah, so I'm going to judge where this thick line is going to come down. So across and then down. Yeah, bit of a thick line. Okay, there's going to be a lot of rubbing out. You know, sometimes you can't get it with the first. All right, so now I am going to work on B row. Yeah, this is my B row. Okay, here, 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 and here. But I'm only going to do one step at a time. That's why I'm covering all the others. All right, I'm covering the others because I do not want to be distracted. You just have to look at one square at a time and do whatever it is. But make sure you're in the wrong, in the right, you're not in the wrong square. Here we are doing 1B, 1B, okay? And I'm going to do a little bit of a wiggle here, and then here, and then there's a line going out like that, okay? And I'm going to go to the next one. Ooh, this is where his eye is. Don't get distracted when you see things that look like an eye or a leg or anything. Just look at the lines and follow the line, all right? It's not necessary to panic, or some people get a little bit intimidated. They say, oh, I can't draw an eye. But you're not drawing an eye. You're just copying the lines. Does everybody understand? All you're doing is copying the line. Now, if those people who didn't have a photocopy, all they needed to do was draw up a grid like this, okay? Do you know how to draw up a grid? All right, you just take your ruler and draw up a grid, like maybe do, how many centimeters is this? This is almost 3 centimeters. Okay, so that's for those people who don't have a photocopy. They just have to draw up a grid. All right, so where am I now? I'm going to do the other eye. So here, I'm going to do the eye like this, and then like this, and then down. Okay, and now I've got my B4. So B4 is the ear that comes somewhere around here. So it's just judgments, judgments, judgments. You're just making a judgment. Where is the line? Okay, now without me trying to draw an elephant, look what I did here. Can everybody see what I did? I am drawing an elephant without even trying to draw an elephant. All I'm doing is looking at the squares one at a time, okay? Just looking at the squares one at a time. Now I'm up to C, okay? I'm up to C. All right. Oh, there's a lot of lines in C. I might go, see, this helps me focus on one area at a time. This is, okay, and I'm even going to, I'm going to do C now. Just folding up bits of paper like this really helps. I'm going to get rid of B, and I'm going to get rid of all those number lines. So 2, 3, 4, right? And I'm just going to focus on this area here, okay? And that's how I'm able to not freak out, okay? So now just a squiggly line, like looks like a bit of an S. All right, and I'm going to go in there. Make sure that you try and get the line to be in exactly the same spot. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Get the line to be in exactly the same spot. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job. Oh, we've got this line as well, cutting through there. All right, I'm going to move over. Whoa, Look how many are in this square. See
Miss
how
Vicky,
many are
can you
in
show
this
me the
square?
paper that you just put on there? Because I did not finish that part.
You haven't finished that part?
Yeah?
Okay.
How come?
Oh boy, this is a really difficult one, don't you think?
Yeah?
This next one, this is called C2. Check it out. It's so confusing. Look at it. It's pretty jam-packed. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. It's going to be a hard one to do, but we'll just stick at it. Just be patient. Just be patient. You know exactly what you need to do. You just need to follow. So this is, we're doing C2 now. So there's a line going down there.
Miss
Okay.
Vicky,
Yes.
I did not finish the elephant part yet.
Which part?
The part that your thumb's holding.
Oh, here you haven't done C1?
Yeah?
Okay. All right. Keep going. I'll wait. Everybody draws at a different speed, and it doesn't matter if you're a little bit behind the others, doesn't matter at all. Just keep plodding along. We're not all going to finish at the same time, okay? So it doesn't matter. Now, if you make a mistake, just rub out what you've done, yeah? You don't have to, you know, I think you have to rub it out, because otherwise it's going to get very, very confusing. Looks like grass, doesn't it? These lines look like grass.
Mrs. Vicky, it's a little bit confusing.
It is a little bit confusing, but do your best. Remember what I said, just do a little bit at a time, okay? You don't have to do the whole thing. Let me see, hold it a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Yeah, oh, that's really coming together, Tra. Ooh, let me see, and a little bit closer. I can't see. Okay. Make sure that you're, oh, wow. Look at Lena. That's good. And now, remember, you have to have the squares need to be the right squares. If you're doing 2C, you have to do 2C. If you're doing 3C, you have to do 3C. Okay? So that's why I have all these bits of paper so I don't get confused. So my C3, I'm up to my C3 now. So that's it there. So I'm going to cover everything else so I don't get confused, right? I'm going to cover everything else, and this is where his nose is, right? One square at a time, and that's the best way to do it. So this is now the elephant's nose. Okay, now remember, it's all about the relationship. When I say the relationship of the line in the square is the line towards the middle, is it towards the center, is it towards the side, the left, or is it towards the right? So you guys need to decide where your lines are going to go, and you just have to compare it. For example, now here, can you see this line? That's around the middle, isn't it? It's around the middle. So that's where I'm going to do mine. It's around the middle. And this one is a little bit longer. And this one is right on the line. Got it? And these lines are here. Oh, this is his tusk. So his tusk is coming down. Yeah. It's just a matter of just listening to what is already there. Observing. That's all you need to do. You need to just observe. What's wrong, Helen? Are you doing it?
Yes, I don't have a photocopy, so it is.
You know what you can do, Helen? You can just draw a grid, right? Draw a grid like
is it
this.
good or not?
Yeah, show me. Oh, and you're just taking it from the picture, yeah?
Teacher,
No, this is by myself. I draw by myself.
Yeah, I like it. You're doing an amazing job. Wow, look at Tra and look at Dell. Oh, that's looking amazing. That's so good, you guys. Look at you, Lamb. I love it. All right, so now I'm ready to go. You don't have to follow me. It's okay. If you're a little bit behind me, that's okay. You don't have to do this all together. You can do it in your own good time. And so this is now, yep, this is part of the task, right? Yep. Now that was a very easy one, wasn't it? Number 4C was very easy. Look how little I had to do for 4C. It was just like barely nothing, wasn't it? Nothing. So now I'm going to go to D. Oh, we're nearly finished. We've got the feet to do and then we're nearly finished. Okay, so now I'm doing D1, right? D. There's not much in D, is there? Oh God, I'm not looking forward to D2 though. That's a little bit big. All right, so here we have, that was his tail. That's the end of his tail, right? And now I've got his leg. Down. And now I'm ready to go to the next one, which is D2. D2.
Miss Vicky is so confusing.
It's not really if you've got the numbers and the letters on there, Tra. Yeah, if you've got the numbers and letters, now you can't see the numbers and letters because I've got them covered up. I just think that if you know which square you're doing at the time, it's not that difficult. Okay. Now the ones I'm giving you for homework, they are less difficult. Okay. The dog is for homework and the bird is for homework. They're less difficult. The reason I've chosen this one today is because it's a little bit difficult. I want to give you the more difficult ones together in the classroom so you can get good practice.
Yeah.
And then when you go home, you can do the easy ones. All right.
the dog is have a little difficult teacher.
Say again.
The dog is have a little difficult.
Yeah. This one here is difficult.
No, the dog, the homework. I think that.
Which one's difficult, Alice? I can't understand which one you're saying.
The dog in all the homework.
You mean the bird?
The
No,
dog in the homework.
Dog.
Dog.
I thought you said duck. And I'm like, no, that's a bird.
Why?
A dog.
Dog.
Alice, watch my mouth when I say dog. Oh, dog.
Dog.
Yeah. You say it like the Americans say dog. A dog. The Americans say it like that.
I don't think this is American English.
Ooh, and that's amazing. Keep going. That is so good. All right. I just want to finish this and then I'm going to tell you what we can do with our image. All right. Now you don't have to do it the way I did, one square at a time, you can just continue to do that, right? You can continue to do that throughout without looking at doing it one at a time. You know, you can do the whole ear. You see that? And the whole elephant together. Right? So now can you see how I'm not using the one? This is another method. Another way you can do it is by just bringing the lines down and across as you feel they need to be, right? We're just copying the lines within the grid. That's all we're doing. 1, 2, 3, right? And that's the method I'm using now. Is I'm just using the leg. But I'm telling you, it can get really difficult sometimes. People panic and they just think that they can't draw, or they think a leg looks a certain way and they go to draw it the way they think it should look. And that's incorrect. Okay, you can't be drawing things the way you think they should look. You should always observe. This is an exercise in observation. What does that word mean? Observation. All right. Observation means looking, really looking at each square carefully so you can transfer it onto this page. Now, when I'm finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my texter, my marker. Sorry, I always call it texter. All right, so I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to go over it, okay? I'm going to go over every single line that I did. I'm not going to look here anymore. I'm finished with that. So
Are we gonna do it?
Sorry?
Are we gonna do it too?
Yes, absolutely. You are going to do whatever lines you drew in pencil. You are going to go over them, right? Like this. Right. For every single line, because you worked very hard to get those lines right, correct? So you're going to follow every single one. Don't look at this page anymore. Okay, this side. We're not looking.
Use a marker.
Marker. Yeah, use a marker. That's what I'm doing. I'm using a marker. All right, so this is going to be my elephant. And it might look a little bit different because maybe your lines were a little bit out, but that's perfectly okay. It really is. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Now tell me something. Are you happy with your elephant so far? Could you have drawn an elephant like this if you didn't have the grid? Who thinks they could have drawn an elephant like this if they didn't have the grid?
Me.
You think you could have drawn? Wow, Lena, that looks absolutely fantastic. Everybody have a look at Lena's ad spotlight. Have a look at, whoa, how good is that? Now, Lena, I feel as though the two front feet need to be even. Yeah, I feel as though the middle foot needs to be even. See? You see what I'm saying? Like here, have a look here. See how they're on the same plane here?
Yes.
Have a look at me. See
Yes.
that? Yeah. Good. It's very good otherwise. It's very good. This was a difficult one. So well done to you. Anybody else want to share their elephant?
At me, please.
Let me see, Alice. Ooh, excellent. Very nice. Keep going. I want you to outline it with a marker, yeah? Well done. That's really good, Alice. Good girl. Let me see, Helen, because you didn't have Yeah, you didn't have the photocopy. Whoa, that's so good. For somebody that didn't use the photocopy, that's really good. It's so good. Well done. Well done. You worked so hard today, even though you didn't have your photocopies. It's really good.
Teacher, my sister Lisa want you to see her picture.
Yep. Put her on. Let me see. Where is she? Whoa, Alice. What's her? Lisa. Is that Lisa?
The Lisa.
Yeah. Excellent, Lisa. Ah, Lisa, that's really good. Good girl. Aren't you good? Aren't you a little artist?
Teacher,
Hang on. I'm just trying to get onto gallery so I can see you all. Yes. Who wants to share? Fran, let me share you. Add spotlight. Let me see who else. Who else wants to share? May, let me see your one. Add spotlight. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. Who else wants to share? Anne, let me see yours. Check out all these amazing pictures. Now, Anne, I feel as though your legs are a little bit low. See this? Can you see the legs, how they're around the center? They haven't gone all the way down to the bottom of that square, correct? I feel like your legs have gone too far down. Yes. All right. Everybody needs to do this dog, right? This dog. Tran, can you hold your picture up a little bit? Can you see that dog? Everybody write the word homework. Write the word homework on that dog, next to that dog, because that's something you're going to do for homework. Okay. Now, if you want to color in your picture, you may. All right. You can color in your picture with a marker, a colored marker. You can paint it if you want to. I don't recommend painting it because it's not the right paper, but you can color it with coloring pencils or markers or crayons, whatever you want. All right. Now, let's move over to the next activity. Who's finished with their elephant? Did you color it in? Did everybody do the go around it with a marker? Okay, so we're going to put this aside, and we are going to move to this one now. All right, we're going to move to this one. First, we're going to do this horse, right? We're going to make our own grids. Let me just bring this camera a little bit higher because, right? All right, oops, sorry. All right, so now we are going to take our...
excuse me, teacher.
Yeah.
How long is the slide of the square?
Say that again, honey.
How long is the side of the square, the small square?
How? Oh, I'm going to tell you. Oh, that's great, Del. That's really good. So everybody takes a large piece of paper like this. What size do you think this is? Who can tell us what size this looks like?
A3.
A3.
Yes, good. A3. You're starting to recognize the different sizes. Very nice. Very nice, Tina. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, don't forget to do the dog and the bird for homework. Yes, do the other side. Good. Now, everybody needs an A3 size paper. Can you... A3. Yes, we're going to create a really large picture. Okay. Now, how many squares? How many squares do we have across? Let's count. It says, yeah, 7. How many squares down the side? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So there are 6 down and 7 across. So what we need to do is we need to make each of those squares. I'll tell you how big they're going to be. Okay, so we are going to make squares 5 centimeters. Okay, 5 centimeter squares. So first we're going to, from the end, right, I'm going to draw a line where it says 2 centimeters. So I'm going to give my picture a margin. Okay, we're going to start at 2 centimeters. So this is where I'm going to start my grid drawing. All right, so I'm going to draw one line down the center, and now from this line, actually, I'm going to do that a little bit darker. Now, do not do this in marker, okay? I'm just going to, actually, I won't do it in marker either, because I'm going to actually get rid of the grid at the end. At the end of this picture, I'm going to rub out the grid, all right? So I do not want you to use marker at all. So I just put 2 centimeters in so I can start my grid. How many 5 centimeter squares do I need? It says here I need 7 of them. So I'm going to start here. Are you ready? So I'm going to start at 0, and then I say 5. Does anyone know how to count in 5? So let's count together. 5, 10, 15,
20,
20, 25. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. So 20, 25. Where am I? Where am I? I lost my place. 20, 25, 30. So how many have I got so far? Let me write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need one more, right? So I start from 0 again, where it goes to 5. Okay. Now I'm going to. Can you see my little dots? Can you see my little dots? They're very.
I don't have A3. Teacher Vicky is a little blurry.
What's blurry? Here. This is it?
Yeah. Teacher, I don't have A3.
Just use it on A4. Use an A4 piece of paper, right? All right, for those of you who don't have an A4, use an A3, but you're not going to do it 5 centimeters apart, okay? You're going to do yours on a smaller piece of paper, and I want you to do yours 3 centimeters apart, okay? So this is what yours is going to look like. Can you see this? You know, Tran?
Teacher, how many centimeters?
3. Well, it depends what paper you're using. Which paper are you using?
A3.
A3. So can you see how I drew a line down the center? Sorry, down the side?
Yes.
2 centimeters in, right? And then
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Now, Tran, are you sure you don't need glasses? Tran?
It's like it's actually blurry, but then I can still see properly. Only your picture is very blurry.
You mean this one where I have my wiggly fingers?
Yeah.
Does anyone else?
Is the 5 centimeters?
Teacher, how many centimeter is the line out in
Amber. Does anyone else think this is very blurry?
Yeah, I think it's me too.
How many
Me
centimeters?
too.
A3?
Well, I'm using pencil. That's probably one of the reasons why you think it's blurry. I'm using a pencil. If I use a texter, you would not think that was blurry.
No,
Yes.
your hand blurred too.
Yes, Tran.
Yeah, your screen is like blurry.
And maybe your face.
This one here.
It is not very clear.
It's not very clear. I can see your hands, but it's not very clear.
I don't know what else to do about it.
Like it is mixed to the other colors there.
What if I hold it up like this?
Yeah, it's not blurry.
It's not blurry?
Yeah, it's not blurry.
All right, you, Tran, did you say you didn't have this size paper? Did you say you only have A4?
No, I said it's very blurry.
Oh, okay. So who was the person that doesn't have an A3 page? Right, you have to make a small version. So you just have to do it 3 centimeters apart. You see, these are 3 centimeters apart. This is on a smaller scale. All right. So somebody was trying to say something to me. Amber, tell me what you wanted to say, honey. I had to cut you off. I was talking to someone. Tell me. So now,
How many centimeter is the line outside?
how many centimeters are they apart on the large paper? Is 5 centimeters.
Not
You
the
see?
line outside.
5 centimeters, 5 across and 5 down. So this is what I'm doing now, 5 centimeters. Can everybody see what I'm doing? So I need 7 squares, right? 7. So now watch me as I draw a line down the center. Now I'm going to connect the dots. And everybody,
It's still very blurry.
oh, it's very blurry. I can't do anything.
I can't really see what you're doing. It's
How?
too blurry. Now I can't see anyone.
How about that?
It's okay there.
Yeah. So I can't draw anything if I hold it up like that. So maybe let me draw it and then I'll hold it up. Okay. Now I'm going to make a whole grid. So first my lines are going to go down. Sorry, I'm just gonna draw these lines and then I'll hold it up in a minute. Okay. So how many lines do I have going down? I have 8 of them because I need.
So it is 8 lines.
Yeah, it's very blurry, isn't it? So gallery, there. Add spotlight. I'm gonna remove spotlight. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. Can everybody see what I've done here?
Like this?
These are all 5 centimeters apart. I drew a line here that was 2 centimeters from the edge just to have a margin. And then I did 5, 10, 15, 20. Who is playing with my Dorothy? Can you hear me? Or John, can you hear me? Right. Can everybody see my page? This is what you must do. Now, I'm going to bring it down. I know it's blurry and you can't see, but I'm just going to do it and then I'll hold it up again, okay? Now, I need to do some other lines going down. I need to do, again, 5 centimeters. So I need to start from 0. How many do I have to go down this time? I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need.
Teacher Vicki, I cannot see anything. The screen is black.
Okay.
Now I can.
No, who's playing? Somebody's playing with the screen. I don't understand. Dorothy, can you hear me? Or John? Okay, so now we have to count every 5 centimeters. Okay, I'm just going to keep going and then I'll hold it up. So I'm going downwards. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and leave the last one. The last one is coming off the page for 30, but I have to do it in the middle as well, because otherwise I won't be able to match the lines. Yeah. So again, 5. All right. I'm going somewhere in the middle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. And now I'm going to draw my lines across. All right. Like this. Okay, I'm just about to hold it up. Just let me get through these lines and then I'll hold it up. Actually, I'll hold it up now. Have a look here. Okay, can everybody see what's happening here? All right.
So it's 5 centimeters, teacher.
Say that again.
So it's 5 centimeters.
5
Or
centimeters. Yes, these are 5 centimeters on a A3 size paper. Now here, I don't have to take my line all the way to the end. Where's my rubber? Here. I don't have to take my lines past 7 centimeters. Okay. So make sure that you don't go all the way. All right. Let me just finish drawing up these. So you can make this drawing really large or you can make it small. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is be consistent with your grid. Yeah. So your squares need to be the same size and they need to be the same amount. All right. So for example, here, it has to be an identical version of this. So can everybody see that you need to make exactly the same grid, right? This grid has to be exactly the same as this piece of paper, right? You cannot have, for example, 7 here across and then have 6 or 8. You have to have exactly the same number of spaces of squares, okay? And the same goes for downways here. You have to have the same amount. So let's see, have I got the same? Yes, I do. I have 1 to 7, right? And then down the side, I have A, let's count them, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, and there's A to F. All right, so there's 1 to 7 and then A to F. All right, now everybody hold up your work so that I can have a look at what you've done so far.
Teacher Vicki, I haven't finished.
Yeah, that's okay, I'll wait. Oh, Cherry, did you do yours on A4, did you? Yeah. Excellent, Lena. Lamb, did you do yours on A4 as well?
Go, go, go.
Oh, no, that's an A3.
I miss.
Elsa, let me see. Good. Wow, hang on a minute. Felicia, how many squares have you got, honey? Looks like you've got way too many squares.
Like this?
Chloe, bring it closer. I can't see. Everybody should have 7 across and 6 down. When I say 6 down, A, B, C, D, E, F. How many have you got, Chloe? You've got way more. Yes?
Hi, teacher. I know because I started this first. Hi, teacher.
So just turn your page over and start again. You have to do 5 centimeters apart. So draw 5
Hi,
centimeter
teacher.
squares. Let's see. Yes, Bon.
Because when I count the row, it goes 8.
Say that again.
When I count the rows, it says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yeah,
5,
leave
6,
one. Just
7,
leave,
and 8 here.
just leave one out. Okay. Rub out the last. See,
Teacher,
see
teacher,
this?
like this.
I'm going to rub it out.
Teacher, like this.
Yes, that looks fantastic, Del. Now, Felicia, too many squares. What I want you to do is I want you to rub out whatever is not in 7. So I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And after that, I want you to rub out what you have. And down, I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 downwards, and then rub out whatever you don't need. So don't use all of those. You don't have to do it all from the beginning. All right. So now we have our picture, right? So we've got these two. We've got these two pieces of paper. We've got this and we've got this. Okay. So these are the two things we're going to be working with. What do you think we're going to do now? What are we going to do now?
Draw the horse.
We're going to draw the square. We're not going to draw a horse. We're going to draw lines in the square. Yeah, Lamb? Because if I tell you draw a horse, you're going to say, I don't know how to draw a horse. That's what you're going to say, aren't you? Yeah? So we're not really drawing a horse. We're just drawing lines. All right, my little darlings. Okay, are we ready? Now, everyone's going to be working at their own pace. And you're not ready? All right. No, what are you doing? What are you up to, Anne? Are you still drawing the lines? Oh, Anne, you've done too many lines. You've done way too many lines. They were all supposed to be 5 centimeters apart. Did you do 5 centimeters apart? You did it. Why not? Yes. Dal, I want you to write the numbers here up top. 1,
Teacher,
2, 3,
teacher.
4, hang on a minute, 5, 6, and 7. I want everyone to write the numbers up top like this. Go from 1 to 7. That's all we've got. We haven't got 8.
Teacher, the
9.
7 is the 7.
Say that again.
Your internet is have problem.
My internet has a problem.
Now it's good. I think that, but it's small.
My internet has a problem.
I think that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's unstable.
Here.
Okay, phía trên cùng con không xài nha, because it's like sit, okay?
No, don't draw.
Okay, so 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What about now? Is it still unstable?
here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Oh my God.
Can you guys?
I can draw the
All right. So now I'm done
um,
drawing.
most
All right.
problem. Not your view. Yeah, this is the I don't have the shapes.
Yeah, that's good, Tram. Is it 7? Have you got 7 in there?
It's
I need-
your drawing screen. Your drawing screen. The
Okay.
screen has the holes.
Can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
So I want everyone to have only 7 squares across. Okay? 7.
Here. I have.
Only 7 squares across. Only 7. Okay, and 6, only 6 squares down. All right. So that's all you need to do. Do not put more than 7 squares or more than 6 down. Okay. Now I'm going to start. Now notice how there's not much activity going in the first row in A. There's not much happening in A. The only thing that's happening in A is A5 and 6. Can you see the top of the mountain? So 5 and 6, this is the top of the mountain. See that? The top of the mountain. Now, who thinks it's easier, right? Who thinks it's easier to I don't know what else to do, guys. I don't know what else to do. I don't know why my internet. I could actually log off and log on again with a different internet. Do you want me to try a different internet connection?
Miss Vicky, I don't know which one's smaller and which one's bigger because this one looks bigger. This one looks smaller.
Which one are you talking about?
This one looks smaller.
Hang on. When you say this one, I don't know what you're talking about.
This paper.
Oh, that's that looks like an A4. That looks like an A4.
This one, right?
Why is it so blurry? I don't know why it's so blurry. I could jump off and then jump on again.
Teacher, now it's good.
Can you guys wait for me? Just wait for me. Okay? I'm just going to jump off and try another internet connection. All right?
Yeah.
All right, just wait. Keep working on your horses. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I'll be
I think the time of water is
Stay
easy.
there, okay, stay there. Don't leave. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get on another internet connection.
Yes.
Peter.
Now teacher is leave.
I'm back.
Teacher,
Yeah.
how many square in your paper?
I have, hang on.
Vicki, the co-host now.
I have, hang on. Where are my wiggly fingers? There I am. Is this a little bit better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Teacher Vicki, the co-host now.
That. Oh no.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh,
Better
good.
already.
So the internet connection was really bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now everybody pay attention. We need to have as many as squares as there are on this paper. We need to make as many up here, right? So if there are 7 across, we need to do 7 across, okay? Up to 7. These are all 5 centimeters apart, okay? Now, I'm going to, what's better for you? Is it better for you to work 1 square at a time the way we did before? Remember how I separated each square? Do you remember I did that? Or would you like to work on it all together? For example, I'm going to do all of B, okay? I'm going to do all of B. I'm going to look at, all right, I'm going to look at what's, because there's not much on A, so I'm going to look at all of B. So the B starts here, right? This is like the mountain in the background, isn't it? Right, there's mountain and there's something that's coming down like this, right? And this is the eye, or should I say the forehead, yeah, the forehead of the horse that is coming down. And that
Teacher,
eye, yeah.
I think you should draw 1 square and like 1 square single.
Say that again.
I think you should draw 1 square each.
What should I do?
Draw 1 square each.
Oh, 1 square each. Okay, so you can do it that way, and whoever wants to do it this way can, but I just want to show you this way as well. I agree. Sometimes people get a little bit overwhelmed because when you're drawing something realistic, you get really intimidated. It's sometimes really difficult. It's like, I can't draw a horse, I can't draw a face, and you just get stuck on that, and then you can't draw. So yes, I agree. Some people should just do 1 square at a time, and they should not really look at what they're doing. You know, they should just say, these are just lines. I'm just doing line, you know. So here, I'm going to do my other ear here. Going to be on the side, right? It's not quite in the top. The top part of this square, number 3B, is almost empty, right? This. Don't forget, if you make a mistake, just rub it out. Yeah, that's why we do this in pencil, because I often make mistakes and it's like, no, that's too far. No, that's too close, you know. So, oh no, see, I think I've gone too far up. I think I should have gone a little bit lower, you know. So it's just a matter of getting it right. Just right, just like the Goldilocks story. This was just right. All right, and that's the eyebrow. And that's the eye. All right. Now, when you guys have finished doing this, guess what you're going to do? You're going to rub out the grid. Yes, you're going to rub out the grid. That means all the lines, and you're going to be left with the horse in the paddock. Okay, that's all you're going to be left with. I wonder if I have a picture of the horse here. Did I do one? No, I did the horse, but I haven't rubbed out the background. Yeah, the grid. You see? I'm not going to let the grid stay there. I'm going to rub it out. So, yeah, some people just like, you know, working with one grid at a time. Okay. Now, this is a really good exercise for your observation. Observation, what does that mean? Did we say? Did we look at that word earlier? Observation. This is really good for your
Can
observation.
you share it on chat?
Observation, yes, I can. Observation means to look, like really look. Okay, it's the act of looking. To observe means to look. So that's what we're doing here. We're observing as best we can where these lines match up. Yeah. Now, it's okay if they're not perfect. They can just be there a roundabout, yeah? Don't spend way too much time trying to figure out, you know, trying to be too perfect, right? Because we're not professional artists. This is just a little bit of an exercise just so that you can know how to do. Now, I've got a question. If you have a picture or a photo that you would like to expand, yeah? For example, if you have a photo of yourself, yeah, or somebody or an animal or something, whatever you want, and you want to expand it, this is the method you use. You use this grid method, okay, where we put squares. We have to put squares. We have to draw squares on the picture, okay, like this. So this is a picture of maybe your favorite animal or your pet. Could be a photograph. So you have to draw the grid on the photo, right? I don't know if your parents are going to let you do that. You'll be wrecking the photo. So, and then you have to draw it on another piece of paper, the same grid, but on a different scale. It has to be a larger scale. And then, okay, and then you start drawing it on a larger scale. So everybody keep going with all of this. It's going to take a long time because we're going to focus. Yeah, you need a lot of concentration to do something like this. It's not easy. You just have to keep at it, yeah? Just keep at it. And in the end, it's going to be so satisfying to hang this picture on the wall. You know, I feel as though a lot of people, they get a lot of satisfaction out of
Teacher Vicki, can you go a little slower?
Say again?
Can you go a little slower?
Yeah, well, you don't have to follow me. You can go at your own pace because we're not going to finish this here today. We have 15 minutes left. Do you think you're going to finish? Huh? Do you think you're going to finish in 15 minutes?
No.
No, you guys are going to finish this at home. Right?
No, I know. I don't need to ask now.
Okay. I'm going to work on my horse here because I've done all the background now, but this is like the difficult part of the horse. But it shouldn't be difficult at all, yeah? I think I agree. Who was it that said that they like to do the one square at a time? Who was the person that said that?
The teacher.
Yeah, who agrees that we should do one square at a time?
Hi, teacher.
Yes.
Now I find out that the grid is very helpful when I'm riding the airplanes.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to show you this because everybody can draw whatever they want now. Isn't that amazing? everything that you ever wanted to draw and you couldn't. This is the grid system that is going to help you do that. And I promise you, if you follow this grid system, you will do amazing work. I really, you know what I'd like to see? Not only this horse and all the other things that you're going to do, I would really like to see other pictures. I want to see you with other pictures. Okay? Like your aeroplanes. Bon, I would
Yeah.
love to see some of your aeroplanes.
I very like airplanes.
Yeah, I bet you do. A lot of boys like aeroplanes. Some girls do like them too. What about some other pictures, girls? What other pictures would you like to draw?
A bunny.
A bunny? Yes, you can get a bunny for sure. Okay. Okay, I really want to finish this horse before I leave. It's we have 15 minutes left. Now, we are not drawing a horse. What are we doing? What are we doing today? We kind of are drawing a horse, but we're not drawing a horse. Does that make sense?
We're drawing an animal.
We are drawing lines. That's what we're doing. We're just drawing lines. So don't worry about the horse. Just draw the lines where they're supposed to be. That's all. But it's really, it's quite intimidating. Intimidating means scary. Yeah. It's quite scary when you say, okay, now I'm going to draw a horse when you don't know how to draw. Okay. So just one line at a time where you think it's supposed to go. Just keep looking at the square, right? Where is it in the square? Is it at the side of the line? Is it in the corner? Is it in the left-hand corner? Is it in the center? You just have to figure out where that line is. Okay. Keep looking, keep looking. That's what it's asking you to do. Observing. There's that word again. Observe. Okay, as soon as I finish my horse, what am I going to do? I'm going to go over it with texter, and then I'm going to rub out everything else. Yeah, I'm going to rub out all those lines and all the numbers. And of course, you can color in your horse as well. Hey, look at Tra. Check it out. I feel as though your horse needs a little bit of work. Okay, Tra, you need to work on your horse a little bit, because some of the parts are not in the spaces that they're supposed to be. Linda, let me see yours, honey. Hold it up. Can't see yours. Wow, check out Linda. Hey guys, check out what Linda's done. What do you think? Pretty amazing, huh? Looks good. Terry's giving you a thumbs up. All right, who else wants to share their work? Let me see yours, Helen. Spotlight. Whoa, Pretty amazing. You just need to put the horse in the right spot. Okay, well done. New spotlight. Let me see yours, Cherry. Cherry, Cherry, Cherry. Wow. Okay. Keep going though. You haven't finished yet, Cherry, yeah? So yeah, this is quite a challenging activity, this one. It's quite a challenge. Okay. I think I'm nearly ready to pencil, to put a marker over my work. The eye. And then. And then, of course, I'll put the grass in later and the tail, and then I'm done. It's really not that difficult, is it, when you're doing one square at a time? Okay, so I'm going to make my marks, right? I'm going to make my marks, and then I'm going to rub out my grid, okay? Now, I know some of you are not up to this, and that's okay. I just want you to see what it's going to look like. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. Has anybody ever ridden a horse?
Teacher,
Yeah.
can I draw my ice horse? It's not the same of yours, it's different.
What do you mean?
I mean, can I draw the eyes of the horse? But it's not the same of yours, it's different.
Oh, right. The eyes are different. Didn't you
Yeah.
look at this? Didn't you look at this, Del? You have to look at this picture here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to look at this picture. Don't draw what you think an eye looks like. Okay, that's why I said this is an exercise in observation.
Can I draw different eyes?
Well, no, I want you to draw these eyes.
Oh, okay.
I want you to draw what's on here, okay? Because we're not drawing from our imagination. I don't
Okay.
want you to draw from your imagination. I want you to observe. Yeah. I want you to draw what they're what is on the page, not what you think is on the page. And some people say they know how to draw eyes, but I don't know, do they really know how to draw eyes? We are going to just do an activity here today that where we're going to be obliged to draw what we see.
Can you look at my picture?
Let me see. Let me see, and hang on, and spotlight. Wow. Okay, I feel as though you've kind of gone a bit off here. See this part here underneath the body? I think you've gone to D. It should be on E. Is it on E? Have a look at 2E.
Teacher, look at the Alice. Me. I said you.
Who's talking to me? Alice?
Yeah.
Let me spotlight you. Ooh, Alice. Wow, check it out, guys. Check out Alice's work. I feel as though here the neck should be a little bit further in. I want you to go to D3. Go to D3 and have a look again where the neck should be.
Yeah.
Okay, have a look at D3.
Oh my God, teacher. I have a problem.
What?
The head holes in the 4, not in the 3.
Oh no. Ah, you might have to rub it out all over again and start all over again.
That knows okay. What are you doing now, teacher?
Well, you can start again, or you can correct it because it's all in pencil. You haven't done it in marker yet, have you?
Yes, I have a marker, but I think this nice.
You think it's nice?
Yes, that's so nice in the head in the 4.
You like it? Okay, if you like it. Yeah, but I think we should, again, I'm going to emphasize the fact that today we are actually working on an activity that needs observation. Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that because that's the whole point of this whole activity. We have to observe and make sure that we put it in the right space.
Teacher.
Yes.
Oh my God. My sister say her picture is very bad.
Let me see her picture.
Oh my God. It's very bad. She says.
It's all right. For a first timer, it's okay. Everybody can make mistakes for the first time. It's all good.
Okay.
Look, this was a difficult activity. Huh? Who thought this was easy or difficult? But you know what? Okay, guess what I'm going to do now? I can't wait to do this part. Guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to rub out all my grid, all of it. Okay, and then I'm going to be left with just my horse. Okay, so that's why when you draw your grid, you can't press really hard. I pressed a little bit hard so that you guys could see. So now I'm going to rub out everything that is not marker, right? And I'm going to be left with just the horse. Okay, if I want to, I can color it in. I don't have to. All right. And I'm going to get rid of all the letters as well. The letters and the numbers, they're all going to go. All right. Who's ready to rub out their grid? Okay, now for homework, you can, if you want to, do this one as well, right? But I need you to figure out how many squares and what I did 5 centimeters on here. You might want to do, well, you can't do 5 because it won't fit, but you might want to do 4 centimeters. Yeah, 4 centimeter squares. I'm going to get rid of all the numbers.
I finished it.
Say that again.
I finished it, teacher.
Did you? Okay, let me see.
Where
Where are you? Whoa, check out Bond. Add spotlight. Let me see. Let me see yours too, Bond. Hang on.
I finished too.
Let me see yours, Cherry. Add spotlight. Whoa, put it up, Bond. I didn't see it properly. Put it up. Put it up again. Whoa. Whoa, well done, you guys. Okay, they're a little bit wonky. They're a little bit wonky, but that's okay. That's okay. And spotlight. Let me see, Tra. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. You know what? It's a tough one. It's very challenging. Okay. You're not going to get it right the first time, but I want you to practice doing this. Now, whenever you have a photo, you need to draw the grid on the photo. You might want to practice.
Teacher, this is my horse. Are you seeing it?
Who's talking to me?
Me, Dell.
Let me see, Del, where are you? Where are you?
Yeah.
I can't see you.
Are you seeing my horse?
Oh, okay, hang on. Add spotlight. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, some of the body parts are a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Did you have a photocopy? You didn't have one, did you?
Teacher. No, I don't have.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes.
How the centimeters in the square of the bird picture? My homework.
The bird already has a grid. You don't have to draw a grid. Robin, that's insane. Wait, let me just spotlight Robin. Robin, that's so good. I love it. Wait, what's happening here? Hold it up. Why can't I spotlight Robin? Add spotlight. Damn. Every time I go to spotlight, it comes off. These are awesome labs. Fantastic. Really good stuff, you guys. All right, that's the end of our lesson, guys. Don't forget to put them in a Zalo. And if you want to color your horse, you can. I'll show you my one.
Teacher, we can drawing the color in my horse.
What's that? Yeah, you can.
Yes. Drawing the colors in the horse.
Yep, you get rid of, so you go over with the texter, the horse, and then you rub out the whole grid. Okay, we don't want that grid to show.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Well done today. Today was a massive challenge for you. I've given you skills. I want everyone to know that they now have skills to draw anything they want to. All they need to do is draw a grid on the picture and then draw a grid on another piece of paper.
Yes.
Awesome, Elsa. Awesome.
Is the watercolor, the paint color, or
You guys can use whatever colors you want. Watercolors is fantastic, is fine. Now I don't,
Watercolor.
what color?
Watercolor.
Yeah, watercolor. Watercolor's fine. I don't particularly like to work with watercolor because I find it very difficult. And it's just something kids can't really they can't really maneuver, they can't really manipulate watercolor because it's too watery, you know. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice. Whereas with
Teacher, can I see your picture?
yeah, I'm just trying to rub out the grid. Trying to rub out the grid before I show you. Trying to get rid of all these lines, but I kind of went over them a little bit too hard so that you guys could see, and that's why they're not coming off too well. And make sure you get rid of all the letters and all the numbers. All right, this is going to be a drawing, not a grid. Yeah, we use the grid system, and all you should be left with, there's my drawing, guys. There's my drawing. Now, if I wanted to color that in, I could. Right?
It's good.
Thank you.
I
Right, kids, I'm going to go now. See you next week. Now, please watch the videos. Please photocopy the handout. You see how hard it is when you don't photocopy the handouts? It's really hard. Sometimes you won't be able to participate if you don't have those handouts.
Yeah.
Right, my lovelies. All right, good night to you all.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
See you later. Good job, everyone. See ya. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Teacher. Teacher.
Yes.
I can color my picture
Yes.
the color I want.
Yes. Yes. Make sure you put it on Zello. I want to see it. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody.
The
See you
green
later,
is
guys.
the
Ciao, ciao.
Teacher, can you speak Vietnamese? Teacher.